Portland CW is your home for local sports, and this weekend we've got a huge matchup when it comes to college football.
Yeah, this is very exciting. The Linfield University Wildcats are in the NCAA Division III playoffs, and tomorrow they take on the Pomona Pitzer Sagehens. Joining us live with a preview of their playoff run is Linfield University Athletic Director Dr. Gary Kilgore. Good morning and congratulations.
Good morning, and thank you very much.
Yeah, just talk about the excitement at Linfield to have the football team undefeated and in the playoffs this season.
Well, we're always excited about that, but I have to admit that there are certain people who definitely kind of just expect that out of us every year. So it's always interesting, but we are very excited to be able to host the first round for sure.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about tomorrow's matchup against the Sagehens. How are you feeling about this game?
Yeah, we are feeling very, very good about that. Pomona Pitzer, this is the first time that they have been able to make the playoffs. So we've been doing everything we can to make them feel comfortable and help them to understand the logistics of what happens and so on. They're a very good team. They have a great quarterback. He's a warrior. That's according to Coach Joe Smith. And of course, my money's on our guys.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Linfield is known for having some really good athletic programs. What sets Linfield apart when it comes to athletics?
You know, I really believe, and this is the start of my 34th year here, I really believe that it is reflective of the work ethic that we all really take a lot of pride in, the loyalty that we have to Linfield. Linfield is a very special university. There's no doubt in my mind. We have great leadership here right now under Dr. Miles Davis. He's very, very supportive of all of our students. I wouldn't be here for this long if it wasn't really about our students. And our students are fantastic. They're absolutely wonderful to work with. We've got great people on campus. So definitely the football team reflects that, the baseball team, the softball team, the tennis, you name it, we do our very best to rise.
Well, and speaking of those students, we've certainly had a challenging couple of years here coming out of the pandemic. Some of your upperclassmen had probably a very different college experience than what they might have pictured going in. So to be able to come back and have a more normal year and to be in the playoffs, what does this mean for the university and particularly for students and staff?
Oh my gosh, I wish that I could go woo because being an AD during that period of time and being a student athlete and a coach during COVID was not what we signed up for, that's for sure. But we take great pride in overcoming adversity and dealing with curveballs that are thrown to us out of the blue. But there is no doubt in my mind that we have a lot of ecstatic student athletes right now who are grateful that they were able to make it through without really much of a problem at all.
Yeah, you talk about Division III football. Obviously, we're not talking, Alabama, Ohio State, or the Ducks here. But just talk about the competitiveness of your league and Division III football in general.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, Division III is very interesting. It's obviously it's a strong marriage between academics and athletics. But the kids are here because they want to be here. And because of that, it sets them apart somewhat from the Division I kind of meat grinder, for lack of a different way to say that. It's not about the glamour. It's not about those things. So they're used to working very hard towards a goal while they're juggling a lot in the classroom or in a lab or, in community service or a lot of the other things. It's a very holistic approach to what I think of as the old Greek ethos of body, mind, and spirit. I think it's a very, very good level to work at. I've seen some absolutely phenomenal coaches at this level. They're great technical coaches and they're really super with kids. So I think that's really the major part. It's not to say that Division I and II doesn't have that. I believe that they do. But I think across the board within our conference is very strong with high quality people that have a lot of integrity and definitely aspire to do well in the classroom as well as on the field or on a track or in a pool.
Yeah, well, we are really excited to cheer them on here in the playoffs. Hopefully the start of a really successful run this year. Dr. Gary Kilgore, thank you so much for joining us, and go Wildcats.
Thank you very much. All in and go Cats.
All
Go
right.
Cats,
And you
yes.
can watch the Linfield Wildcats take on the Pomona Pitzer Sagehens tomorrow right here on Portland CW, your home for local sports. So tune in. Kickoff is around noon. Going to be a